Hello, welcome back to my channel if you're new here. My name is Abby and today's video is a little different. It is a bit of a spend the day with me video. I thought this would be fun to film because I've got a few things to do today that aren't the norm. Just trying to make sure you don't fall. I have loads of tomato puree to make and it's the first time I'm making this, so it's potentially going to go really well or not well at all, and there's obviously going to be no middle ground, but I thought that would be fun. But also it's just one of those days, like I've got a reel to make for downstairs. I also have a meeting with a brand that I am collaborating with on Our Yorkshire Cottage, like a really big building supply brand, which is really fun. So I need to kind of like have a little brainstorming session. I also have editing to do for Our Yorkshire Cottage, and my Abby Bloom stuff can literally 20 minutes. Our Yorkshire Cottage can take me up to 3 hours because there's multiple exports. I have to make sure I'm cutting, like, because it's a time lapse, like the stuff we're doing at the moment, I have to make sure I'm cutting everything, like me walking in front of the camera or my husband leaving the room, because as it's a time lapse, it's so fast. It's usually like 1200% like speed. If you leave those bits in, it could literally just be showing clips of no one in the room, no one. It's just really, it just takes ages. So that's what I've blocked out for this afternoon. But yeah, this morning I need to do some homey things. I thought it'd be really nice to bring you along. So I'm gonna set you up here so I don't have to crouch. Please excuse the tool room that you can see next to me. You're gonna have to just be like this. Yeah, so that's my tool room. Very, very nice. But yeah, the the tomatoes that we're working with, I think my husband's done the trick that I said would really work. I was wondering where the banana just went. So we've got 2 buckets of tomatoes, like massive amounts of tomatoes. Some of them are green, they fell off. And they're all different kinds. Like this one's been eaten, I'm gonna throw that one out, but that was an outdoor tomato. The outdoor tomato plants just have grown like bushes. It's been a bit crazy. The indoor ones are a little bit more, you know, controlled. We didn't stake the outdoor ones up because I honestly didn't think they would be successful and grow like that, but he has done a little trick that I saw on Instagram, and these were all like bright green yesterday, but can you see how he's put a banana in them and they're turning red? And I can't remember, it was something that the bananas give off that ripen the tomatoes, but I'm going to leave that one because I'm working with a slow cooker. And there's only so much capacity it can take. It's quite a large one, I think it's 8 litres. Think it's going to just take 1 bucket, so I'm going to probably do 1 today, and then the others are still kind of ripening. I'll wait a week or so because I think this is going to take me quite a while. But I was looking on the internet, and I need to go to the shop for basil. I need more garlic, and I think we're good for everything else. But I am working, like, as in like, yeah, I need to just be available. So I've got my work phone with me just in case someone rings, but I don't think I've got any jobs until this afternoon, so it should all be good to go. Before we go though, I do want to do my hair because I haven't brushed it this morning, and that's the thing with a kid, you tend to just run and go out the house. I also want to change my jumper. I think I was wearing this yesterday, and I wouldn't normally be conscious about wearing the same thing twice in a row, but you know, we've got guys working downstairs, stonemasons, and I don't know why, I just don't want them to think I'm a scrub. So, and I don't know if anyone else has done this, but I used to wash my hair every single morning. I'd get up at 6 in the morning, before I got the bus to the city, because I lived in the city, worked outside it, so we wouldn't have a car. I get up every morning at 6 or 5:30, leave at 6, wash my hair, dry my hair, and do that every single day for my entire adult life until, well, yeah, from college, I think, until Magnus was born. And I was like, this is absolutely not feasible to do. So now I wash my hair. So now I wash my hair twice every 2 days, which to me, I hate the second day. Today's the second day. And I wash it in the evenings as well, which I used to hate doing. I feel like it makes my skin feel really oily because I've got quite combination skin. But honestly, I don't know where you'd find time to do it every single day. I do it in the evenings. Usually when my husband's making dinner, I have a shower and then I just let it air dry and I blast it with the hairdryer right before Magnus's bedtime, which takes like a few minutes. That's why my hair never looks put together. I never straighten it anymore. I never curl it. Just looks like a mess. But, you know, there'll come a time where I have time to do that again. But for now, it's okay. But yeah, I really don't enjoy the feeling of the second day skin. But I don't know, and my lips are like really, really sore today. And I can't find my Vaseline. I've got this, which is really good for your hands, but I really don't think, like, my lips are actually cut. I don't think that would be good. Oh, I found the Vaseline. What the hell? I have been looking for this for like a week. I'm happy. But yeah, it's very sore. But a little fun fact about me today, which I'm very proud of. I told you in our last video that we did together last Wednesday, today Saturday, I told you that our car had broken, which it has, it's still broken. And I said, we've got a van, because we do have a van, but I wouldn't drive it. But now I'm driving it. Like, I'm driving it to drop Magnus off. I'm getting back to our house and I'm reversing into our drive, because our drive is like one car in front of the other, which isn't convenient, but I'd rather have the bigger garden. And yeah, let's try and put the hair in the pen. I'm reversing it back into the drive. Like, it's not a normal van, it's like a high van and a medium-sized wheelbase. So it's like not a super long one, but it's huge. It's like a lorry. And I'm really proud of myself, but I don't know if I've got the confidence to drive it to the gym today. So I think I'm gonna miss the gym, which is fine. But I just don't feel like I go enough to justify paying for it monthly, but it makes me feel good. I go about twice a week at the moment, which is nothing, but it's better than nothing. Okay, I've decided I think I'm gonna stay wearing this jumper. I really like the colour and I can wear it twice in a row without, I mean, I'm pretty sure they haven't changed their shorts in 6 weeks. So I think my jumper for 2 days in a row is fine. But yeah, I'm just getting my shoes on and I'm gonna go to the shop. But I did quite a deep clean, not deep clean, I'm not gonna say that. I did quite a good clean yesterday, because yesterday was when I filmed that repotting video, and you could probably tell by my mood I was a little bit overwhelmed. It was just one of those days where I just felt like I couldn't focus. And I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I see like, it's like, I don't know if it's a stereotypical thing to say, but when women's minds get busy and, you know, just a bit overwhelmed with like to-do lists or anything, they resort to tidying and cleaning, and that was definitely me yesterday. But my house thanks me for it. We're good to go. I've got my really ugly sneakers on and then we're gonna go. I don't know if anyone else is in the same kind of situation where they're like renovating a house on their own, like predominantly on your own, so you're doing the work. But everything in our house was essentially temporary. So like the kitchen that we use is temporary, bathroom temporary. Yeah, everything is like we're temporarily living with it, and we have temporarily been living with it for it was 2.5 years, because it was like a week before Magnus was born where we moved in, and he's 2.5 years old. And there was no point me painting things, there was no point me making changes only for it to be short-term temp. But we've come to learn that short-term temp is actually long-term temp. So the bathroom, I don't even know when we'll get to like renovate that bathroom. We've currently got like one bathroom, but we will have like an ensuite shower as part of like the main bedroom, but that's again not going to be for some time. And I was over at my friend's house at the weekend helping her paint, and I was like, this is taking no time at all. Like obviously she didn't really, it wasn't like, her painting wasn't supposed to be perfect, it was like to brighten it up for like some photos she's selling her house. And I was like, this takes no time at all. So I was thinking I might paint my bathroom, because like I'll show you. Bathroom, I don't like the tile, but we're not changing that. The ceiling's white, you see how fresh it looks, but the walls are magnolia, but they're not in the greatest condition up there. They're like stained. You see where they've done a really bad job. And there's things like this where there's been like a new heated towel rail installed. And I can sand that, fill that better and paint over it. And like, you know, it continues down here. It's just, it's not that pretty. The thing is, like I think I can fill things like this as well. I think I can, but I just cannot be bothered. And like things like this, like that needs to just be, you know, covered up. We're not going to be accessing this. This will eventually be chased in, so we will eventually have to take the plaster off and chase that in. But our electrician had no respect for our house. Like he's caused so much damage. You can see that massive crack, and this is a wall that is internal, and we weren't planning on ruining. So yeah, I was thinking I can zhuzh it up, but I just don't know how I'd get like around the wires without it being too messy looking. And as you can see on the outside, we have to also fix things like this, which is very doable, but not for now. It doesn't take priority over the other things that we're doing. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking, repainting it, and I think it will be like that for a couple of years before we'll get to do it. So we may as well make it like warmer. I was thinking like a really warm, like a mushroom kind of colour, like to complement, you know, to like actually specifically darken it, make it cozier, like a cottage mushroom, if that makes any sense. Yeah, but I think it will complement the tiles in there. But anyway, I need to go back to the shop because I forgot milk. My husband drinks, honestly, like a 4 pint of milk, like I swear, every day. And I've just come to make the stonemasons some like cheapo coffee, and I don't have milk, and they're really fussy, so they won't have it back. So I just... washed half of the tomatoes in one of the buckets, and it's, yeah, I think I can get a little bit more, but I don't really want to overload it too much. But coring them wasn't as difficult as I thought. Like I've got loads of waste, but I just wanted to try to do it properly. There were some that just weren't worth it, like just the 1 or 2 pieces. Right, I've come downstairs for some jars that I've been keeping. I haven't actually got as many as I thought. Also, I just did the onions, so I've been a little bit sorry, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 5 like this, which used to have salto in it, which is obviously what we're making. Yeah, this cellar, there's so many spiders. Every time I come down here, I walk into a cobweb. And the blender that I have that you're balancing on is so small. I used to have a hand blender, but I can't remember if I threw that out. I don't know, it's not worth me looking for it. It will be in a box somewhere. So that's gonna just be a no-go. But yeah, it looks really nice. I just need to put it on slow now, mix it and put it on slow for 4 hours, I think it was. So I've just made myself a coffee, what I call froth. It's that mocha coffee that I was talking about that doesn't really have any caffeine in it, but I just love the cozy taste of it. And yeah, I need to do the laundry. So I need to bring up all of the laundry, and there I did 3 washes and 1 tumble dry. So our tumble dry is a much larger capacity. But just imagine 3 wash loads of laundry to fold. It's just a lot. But as I was sat here, I've noticed my anthurium is growing a new leaf, and I haven't had a new leaf from that in 3 years, so I think it's 3 years. I actually bought Magnus some Christmas presents, from Vinted that I haven't even looked through, but I've got him some really cute books. Like, these are the Acorn books where they're flaps. Everything I get is secondhand, like off Vinted. But he's got the most popular one, which I think is the bear one, but there's a mole in it that I called Mole Man, as just when he was a baby I called him Mole Man, but Magnus loves Mole Man, so I bought him the mole one. I got him Fox's socks, same one, same kind of like books, and then this one, although these are much nicer and they're all the same, and this one is a different design, which I suppose it's not a massive deal, but I'm not keen on that. But yeah, also flap books. Flap books. So that's cool. And then I got him like a jigsaw puzzle, and then we've got loads of like loads of thriller books. Like, I think I got like all of these plus another £4, so you can't really go wrong. But he's definitely more into reading books in the day. Like, I think his bedtime sometimes is so late that we don't read books before bed anymore. It's more of a anytime during the day kind of thing. And I also, it's been a slow week for Vinted. I think last week I had in total I had 21 orders one day and 8 to 10 orders the next day, to post the next day. Got nothing really. I've got 2 things to post, but these are the kind of trousers that I'm selling on Vinted. They're kids trousers, and these were supposed to be for a 3-year-old, but when I got them out and they're labeled for a 3-year-old, they're a Korean style trouser. When I got them out, they're not for a 3-year-old. They're absolutely huge. They're like a fit me, kind of, not really, but I think they're a 5-year-old. So I had to contact my supplier and be like, you've labelled these as 100 centimetres, which is what I would say we send out as 3-year-olds, but that's a little bit annoying. So I think I have to go through those today and just check, but this chest of drawers that you're on is just stock that I sell. So yes, if you don't have my Vinted, I will link it below in the description, but it is it's my stuff sometimes, and there's my stuff on there that hasn't sold, but it's predominantly kids' clothes of no particular age. It would be Magnus's stuff, but also loads of other things for boys and girls and stuff. And that's that little, I made a little brand from it called King Kuma Collective, and Kuma was our guinea pig who we called King Kuma. But for now I don't really need to kind of push it out. Like, it's doing really well. It's like, it's nice. So yeah, I think in the future when I have more time, I might expand on King Kuma Collective and get like not personalized, but actually design my own things, because the supplier that I buy these from, this is their design, so I could always do my own like later on down the line. But that's a fun little thing that I started doing since June, which I'm really loving. So yeah, these chest of drawers, which are 4 chest of drawers, like 4 drawers are full. I'll show you. They're these vintage chest of drawers that I picked up, put in the back of my car. That's how big my car is. But yeah, we've got like these things. I've got the cord ones, which are really pretty. I should say handsome over pretty. Love this. I love this so much. Like, Magnus has these in green. But these are unisex, but I think predominantly girl mums are buying them. And then, oh god, the only issue about these is they're so stiff. And these are the ones that Magnus has. So these are them. And these are for a baby, these ones. I think they're 73 centimetres. But yeah, that's keeping me busy. But yeah, it's been a slow week, so I don't know. I like these ones, the ABC ones, and then the green as well. Cute. I have been buying, like, I've been from the same supplier. So like my previous job before I became self-employed, I was a buyer. So yeah, what I used to do was in bathrooms, but the actual buying process and like, you know, like the supply chain is exactly the same. So I thought, what do I enjoy? What am I into? What do I really enjoy? And I mean, fashion for me is just like, I have no fashion sense. I do not care about what I wear. I look tragic nearly every day. I used to have a bit more time to be able to wear like the lovely puffy sleeve blouses, but I'd always pair with jeans. Like, I've never really been, anyway, it's not for me. I really enjoy putting outfits together for Magnus, and everything I buy him is secondhand. They're all obviously brand new, but I ship over in bulk, so it feels like more sustainable. So I do big bulk orders, unless I'm doing quality checks and stuff. But yeah, they're very lovely, but I want to kind of get something more for winter, like autumn winter kind of style. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure I've got some new pieces on the way. I think I do, and I think I topped up on the orders that the sizes I'm nearly out of. But yeah, this is all the vintage stuff that is Magnus's old stuff or my stuff, and the red bag is actually stuff I need to list. So like blouses that I won't wear anymore. I don't know why. It's not like they don't fit me. I think it's this was a size 10, so I always wore this oversized anyway. But yeah, some blouses that it's like a backless one with a cute little bow and like a Topshop number. But yeah, just some stuff I need to list. And this is the stuff that, yeah, he's already worn. Good morning. It is the next day. I don't know what happened yesterday. What I do, it was just a very strange day. I also look strange because I can't find my eyeliner. I don't know where I put it. So we're just wearing mascara today. That's why I look a little strange. But yeah, yesterday was it was nice, but I just didn't feel like I was productive. So today is the day. That brand also didn't call me yesterday like they were supposed to. They are calling me this morning at some point, and it's 8:30 today. We've been up since 6:30, which used to be extremely normal. That used to be late. But my husband had to leave really early for work, and Magnus absolutely did not agree with that. I think he was like, don't leave, and like, I think he was like, he's been having loads of dreams recently, so I think he was having like a nightmare that he was leaving him, and I was like, he's just going to work. Like, we normally take him to the station, so I think it was a little bit strange. But anyway, yeah, my blood sugar levels yesterday just absolutely plummeted, so I had to stop filming, but it was around the end of the day anyway, and we had a family fruit pastel eating session in the van to try and get them back up again, because I don't know what happened. Sometimes I just feel like I'm shaken. I get so, I think it's just like hormones, but my God, they are powerful. So today is Thursday. You're seeing this on a Saturday, so I've got a few days to get some stuff done. And I'm in my normal mood today. I feel really good. Like Monday to Wednesday. Monday was really busy for me, for my self-employment business, like really busy. But Tuesday, Wednesday were weird. Like I felt like it was slow. I didn't get what I wanted done, like I mentioned before. So it just threw me. But today I feel energized, having had much less sleep. But yeah, we're gonna get some stuff done. I've already had a coffee. It's only 8:30. And I've had a coffee and I've had a croissant because that's just the way we roll in this house. But yeah, today is the day. So I think I'm gonna go downstairs and refilm a reel because I did it and my husband was like, I love that. That's really funny, but I think it could be clearer. And I was like, so I'm gonna go do that. I think people might have seen something similar. It's like a trend. It's my play on a trend. You know, staying in to enjoy your mortgage. And like I'm washing my hands at the sink, like there's nothing there, but like I don't have any props. I'm literally just washing my hands, and then I'm pretending to cut food at where our kitchen island would be. And he was like, I think you need to like pretend to wash a bowl so you can see that you're actually like what it's supposed to be, because the way the text is over it as well. And I get it. And when I was frying, I was just doing like this, like I know that that's where my stove is going to be, but he was like, I think if you had a frying pan, it would be. He's very logical and very I had done it and I was like, that's it. I had it scheduled and everything. I was like, it's all I need. Whereas he's a perfectionist, so I'm gonna actually go against my grain, and I'm gonna redo it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go downstairs and do now. And then I think I'm going to start editing straight away rather than procrastinate. And I might go to the gym today because I have been driving my van is in my name. I've been driving our family van so much, and I'm so good at it. And honestly, like I feel like really high up and like so much boot space. Obviously you can live in the van. It's one of those ones. It's a big one. It's empty in the back, but it's like that big. I'm like, maybe I can just use this forever, but obviously it's not really cut out for everyday use, I don't think, because it's like an old van. Otherwise, I could be on board with that. Buggy would definitely fit in the back. Shopping, loads of space. So yeah. And I'm hoping at some point, and I might, if I do it, I won't close this video out, but I'm hoping if it's sunny to go outside. I've been sweeping up when the stonemasons are finished. So our ugly path looks a little bit nicer, a little bit more put together. And I've been really enjoying sweeping. So I might go out and enjoy the sunshine whilst we're in the last week of good weather apparently. But if I don't do that, this is the end of the video. And thank you for watching. Let me know what you think to this kind of vlog. I feel like it might be incredibly boring. And I think it's because like my old flat was like a really pretty curated kind of like nice environment, and I do get people on here saying, oh, I miss your flat, and I'm like, I know, like I'm sorry. So I do worry that it's a little bit less attractive to watch the videos now because my house isn't as attractive, although where we live is not as bad as downstairs. But yeah, hopefully you're okay with that. But if you did enjoy, give it a thumbs up. I'm going to crack on with my day, and I will see you guys in the comments. Bye.